Hey guys, it's been a while um, since I have really sat down and sketched, so I'm just going to do a quick sketch here and just blab. How about just blab off? That's what I'm going to call it, blabbing off, and see how it goes. We'll see if I'll continue to keep this video on, or we'll see. So I just want to do a quick sketch. I'm going to use today, I don't know, we'll go with one of my favorite colors from the Colorase series, which I've been using a lot. This is the Prismacolor Colorase. They come like 24 in a pack, and they're great because they have an eraser you can use. And we'll sketch. This painting you see right here that I actually printed out and put it on my sketchbook is the artist Annie Swinnerton, which was British, 1844 to 1933. And this one's called Water Triumphalis. So it's a beautiful painting. I don't know what I'm going to sketch, but I just want to start. So I like to start with circles and then lines. You might not even be able to see it. Let me get something darker because the screen can't able to see it from the. I'm filming from my iPhone, of course, today. I don't have my other camera, so it's upstairs, and I generally just don't want to go upstairs and film that up right now. So I like to start with circles, some lines, straight line, and two circles. That's to represent the shoulders, and do a little neck, and then put it this way. So lately I've just been feeling this style of drawing really quickly. Torso, just getting an idea of where the torso is going to be. No promises of where things are really going, so we'll see how that goes. Here's the trunk of the body, the lower body. So we got that going. I'm going to make this a little bit more shown here. Trying to emphasize this part here being a little bit bigger, putting a bone out and a little bone there. So yeah. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos these past 2-3 weeks. I've been really on the kick of live video streaming in New York City. A couple of people I've been following on there, but I really like Dutch Maz, I believe his name is. He's a user, great. Actually a New York City official. He's licensed tour guide, so he has his iPhone and he actually has a stabilizer, and he walks around with it and shows you parts of the city and how to get there. So it's been a journey watching those videos, and I really like them. And then, of course, I have been on my Trove Arts. I love my Trove Art guys. I love that channel. Aaron and Julie are always so creative. They made this character, Rafe. You should go check it out. Rafe is this amazing artist who's teaching people how to do line work, and just great overall channel. And their latest channel on it's kind of an interesting channel based on another YouTube artist out of it's like almost a it's like a shutout, which is really nice how they do it. So I'll probably put it on the icon up there. You'll probably see on my left hand screen. Actually, I'm trying to figure that out. I think one of these sides anyway. Yeah. And it's late tonight, so I'm a little tired. It's Memorial Day weekend. It rained, and so I woke up to rain. I love rain. I just didn't know what to do with myself, so my fiance and I did not know where we were going to go in the city. We wanted to go to Little Island, which is a new attraction in New York City. It's a small part. It's actually the old Pier 54, where supposedly some history behind it is that the Titanic was supposed to arrive there, but it never did because it sunk, obviously. So yeah, there's that. So I'm just doing some counting here, as I always do. Try to do Andrew Loomis's. So he likes to measure an 8 head count. So that's more of proportions. So I'm doing it from the head. Here's the neck. There's the nipple, navel, the crotch, and below the knee. So usually that's the number I usually do. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 usually. Try to get as much as possible. I try to set up all those major landmarks as soon as possible. And there's the belly button. And sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. So what I do is I'll start off doing that and then realize I didn't want to do it that way. And that's part of just doodling away. So right now I'm just trying to find the flow of the lines and not just draw to draw either. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I try not to erase as much. I just go with what line work is available already here. So it's better for me to do that. And I can start, what I have to remember is to draw lightly. So depending on how I want the arms to do something, some type of pose. I don't know what I want to do. Now, this is a cape method that they show too. I remember that too, this cape that Andrew Loomis talks about. So I'm trying to draw that cape in there as well to get, it helps to like a landmark. So it's like a measuring landmark for me. Drawing the head in. So I already got most of what I want here. Let's see. All right. Seems like I'm stuck. So we'll just play with anything right now. I want to do maybe, I get bored of, let me show you. No, you know what? I'll save this because all these pages are going to be in my next sketchbook and I don't want to give that away in my next sketchbook video. But yeah, I'm a little stuck here. So I don't know where I want to go with either make him look like he's jumping. I already figured out it's a male already. Could be a female, but a male. So maybe I'm not happy with the pose. So let's see if I can create something that would be unique. Maybe I should do it more up this way. Yeah, we'll change the way the shoulder length is showing. Instead of, we'll do it this way. And yeah, the shoulders are that way now. It's a little more interesting. Yeah, we'll do that. And right here we'll measure the torso. I usually try to measure the rib cage and the belly button so that the elbow can meet with the belly button usually. More or less, doesn't have to be perfect. So there we go, we're getting something starting here. And yeah, something like that. Make him look like he's surfing now, maybe. Something weird like that. Yeah. And then there's the knees. So maybe we're just going to make it look like he's jumping. There's that. The knee that way. And Yeah, just a quick all around weird sketch pose. Let's change the color a little bit. Let's give it some blue maybe. I feel like adding some blue to it just because I want to. So with the pencil, I hold it for this detail. I mean, I can do this detail wise. It's sometimes I find it hard, so I try to hold it like this. But I've been getting better at drawing the face details this way as well, with but less control. But I can put the placement of the nose and the mouth quickly, and then the ear. Make the hair show real quickly. Show the chest area for the gentleman. This is where it gets a little wonky for me here. This is where I have to work on this area because of the connection here. It doesn't seem natural, correct. I don't know. And then this arm area too. So a lot of corrections need to be done, but this was a quick sketch, so I'm not pressuring myself too much. I'm just trying to get an overall how I feel about the pose. I really don't like the pose, and I'm trying to rescue it, but I realize I can't. So I'm gonna just do my best where I'm at now and just go on with it. So I'm just gonna shade in the trunks. And this is like a typical thing I do for just sketching. So it's never going to be perfect at all for me. I don't expect it. That's why it's called sketching. And this is totally just made up and just practicing repetition of drawing the body. So I love how this knee came out. I like it a lot. What I have to do is just figure out, yeah, like here, figure out this leg part, which is weird how it came out. So, and then this leg came out wrong too. So if I did one of these, more interesting. Yeah. Right? Yeah, this is more interesting. Yeah. And this is the abs right here with the belly button there. So that's just a quick sketch overall. And that's just trying to loosen up. And this is just overall just getting loosened up. Nothing particular, just getting pencil and paper, and that's really it. And then on the next page, I got the blue pencil. Oh, this is a great artist. Here's a French artist, Auguste Leroy. This is called The Looking Glass. This is really, really beautiful. Really beautiful painting. I'm going to try to get up close to show you. Let me see if I can just give you a good look. I really love this painting, guys. So beautiful. It's not. It's something that just motivates me to look. It's a beautiful young lady who has beautiful this cloth that's like a teal, but she's looking at herself in the mirror, and it's painted so well. And then it's in a frame, which is round and then squared. It's just amazing. This was made in 18, maybe from 18. The artist was born in 1871 and died in 1954. So it's a great French artist. Do one more sketch and just as is. Maybe I'll do that sitting pose I've been doing a lot lately. I like doing this sitting pose. I'll show you what I mean. Make it a female maybe. Let's see. Put the head, the neck, bend it this way, arch. We'll go that way. I love always doing this collar line thing going on. And these are like the points for the shoulders. And then we'll just do a little crisscrossing here. Yeah, this is good enough. This is a little bending actually, so I can see the pose getting a little bit more with action bend here. And I can see the arm bending out like this, and then this going this way. I kind of actually like what's happening here. So we'll see what I did here. We'll see. Maybe we can do a little curve here. We'll see. All right, circle there, circle there, circle there. Stick out the bone there. All right, so now that we're getting, okay, we're getting something. Something's coming out of it. We'll see what exactly. So, yeah, this is what I want more. Okay. And put out, maybe this leg will come out. Maybe I'll have this leg stick out more and then this leg bend. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So just draw lines to represent where we're at. So we're just going to do 1, 2, 3. This is the belly button area since we're trying to 4, 5, 6, 7. So right here's the knee area. You want to go around 6. So we're going to try to make this leg extend as much as possible. Give it some volume. There we go. And then here, we're trying to figure out more or less, right, we'll put that way. Yeah, we'll do this. This is so much better. Yeah. And this is pretty much just the standing feel of it. And here I used the rib cage as a kind of a landmark for me for the elbows will bent and where they'll be at. You can see I just do those circles first. And then I try to find things to make it work. Of course, the hands will bend in weird ways. So the hands are really are what gives away the pose sometimes. So it's a very weird pose, but it's the best I can do right now. We'll just draw a line, set the face this way, even though I should do the face more. Actually, that's fine. Let's add a little red because I'm in the mood for some red. Using coal erase pencils again. These you can use for erase. I can go like this and erase, but whatever. It's just to show you. All right. I feel like I'm in the mood for some red curly hair, and we're gonna draw out the face though. All right. And this is all just practice sketching. Nothing, I'm not looking to make it a masterpiece or finishing. It's really just practicing on your sketchbook. And I'm glad you guys are along with my journey and seeing what I do. I know there's, I don't have expectations of making it awesome and perfect on the lines. What I have of is to get pencil on paper for me and get started. And that's something a lot of people that I know of don't want to get started with. They want to get the line perfect the first time, which is, you know, it's kind of, then you're daunting. You leave yourself so focused on that first line that you're not putting this on paper and going nuts, bizarro, making shapes, you know, and that's not fun. When you start being creative, I think it's when it really touches. As soon as this touches, this pencil touches the skin, touches this lead pencil, and then these two touch the paper, and then you use force. That's when the magic begins, and your brain starts coming up with ideas, and you start thinking of shapes like circles, like that. Circles, squares, rectangles, and you can start connecting it and using different colors as green, blue, red. And this might look like nothing right now. This might look like zigzag, but these circles are based on the human face. This square opens up these organic shapes, and this is how I feel. That's what I love about drawing. Many things can happen that you learn along the way that you find that are discoveries, and that's the fun part of it. And you can get really creative. It's your character. You're not making perfection. You're making just art come about, and you're figuring out what works, what you like. Like here, I love this red, and maybe, the hairstyle is not exactly how I wanted it because I have no idea where the hairstyle is going to be. I have to look at more hair to understand it, look at more paintings. But I do like doing this type of hair, just letting it loose. Looks a little like my hairstyle right now, all over the place and wild. But there you go. You can actually do more with that. I'll switch it out and put another red pencil, and then I'll hold it differently. So I'll start doing one of these, and then I'll do curls. And this is more of an orangey feel. And just do little lines here. You can get creative. You can do a little hair up there, make it look wild. And then you can really focus as the human eye is more fun because you can get in there and start darkening areas like the eyebrows. And then you can go to the corners for female if you want to put the eyelids to give her that more feminine look. And then maybe draw something like this to make it more intense. And put the nostrils in, and then the lip lining. Right, and then you put the ear in. And there you go. You have like all these unique features for her beginning. And then you can draw, since it's a female, you want to draw the breast area. So we're going to do that. We're going to go down here a little bit and then move it out here a little bit and then start drawing more or less right here. And here. So we connect them. Put this right here in this area. And it becomes a female body. And then you just have the guy with a little wider on the hips. So, and there you go. Start developing a little sense of what you're doing. Yeah, you can give her a tummy, a little cute tummy here. Maybe some, for now we'll cover this up in underwear for her. Red underwear. No, you know what? Let's see if we can get some green in there. We'll use a hunter green. I know I put in red already, but let's put some green in there. And this is it. Creativity at its finest, guys. It's a mess. It's a sketchbook, and it's supposed to be that. It's not like perfect. If you have a perfect sketchbook, then I don't know what to tell you. That's awesome. I mean, I give you kudos for that. But for me, my sketchbooks are messy. And they're fun and creative because when you come back and look at them, you go, wow, what was I thinking? And what was I not doing well? And I can tell you these are important factors. Like you can see the hands are not done. For me, and you probably know in the audience, the hands are not done very well. The actual fingers are not displaying. But you start looking at shapes and realizing there's the thumb and there's the fingers popping, and the finger is right here. You see the knuckles, and you want the thumb to pop out. So you do these little things here and there to show some hands, putting a few lines to show fingers, just a few. And you can actually get really, really creative and start cross-hatching like this, dragging. And you could, it shows her like that. Also, you might want to emphasize more in the area of the chest area for the female, and show that the armpit's there too. And this shoulder's a little wonky, but it's okay. It's just still, you know, you can use all types of colors, and you don't want to show too much muscles, but you want to show the anatomy. This doesn't even have to show. This can be in the back, actually. And you can erase this, since you have an eraser, and you can show that there's no hand in the back, but her hand's behind her back, covering her hands. So yeah, that is my creative, just a quick sketch today. 2 quick sketches, just having fun with it, anatomy-wise, and just exploring. Today I used the coal erase pencils, some of them. I used about 4 different coal erase pencils, maybe 5 of them. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know what you use if you're sketching. What are you using? Are you using coal erase pens? Are you using a notebook? I'm using, of course, I bought this 8x10 bound, you know, sketchbook. You'll see in the future videos complete. So anyway, thank you guys. Bye.